Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Dramatology Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be covering a few dramas. It's been a while since I've done my Watchlist digest, and I thought, this is the perfect time to do one because there are a lot of dramas I am looking forward to in the upcoming weeks. Some of them are already airing, and it's my fault I haven't watched them. But honestly, there's only so much time in the day, and I have school, I have work, and so that takes priority. But these are the dramas I am basically like actually still anticipating that I'm gonna watch. Unfortunately, because I use TikTok so much, a lot of the things in these dramas have been spoiled for me, which is unfortunate, and I really need to get off TikTok. Like it's a problem at this point. But anyways, yeah, I'll just get right into it. The first drama is, I think, my most anticipated drama, the Korean drama Resident Playbook. If you follow the Korean entertainment industry, you will know that this drama was supposed to air maybe last year or even the year before that. But because there was a strike with the doctors, they really protested against this airing. Resident Playbook is a drama that follows the new hires, the new doctors as they walk through their life as residents, and so they are new to the world of like actually practicals, right? And so this is how they like figure things out, right? I think this one is focusing on the gynae department, which is, I heard, in America at least, the most sued like the most sued field of medicine, in that like the doctor just gets sued all the time. But anyways, that is kind of telling you that this is a very high stake, right, department. So that's basically what the drama is about. And for those who don't know, this is also written by the same person that wrote Hospital Playlist, which is one of the best ever Korean dramas made. There are a few things that beat Hospital Playlist up to this day, right? So I was also very excited when I heard that this finally aired. But honestly, I've just not had the time to check it out. Even though like I am a huge fan of Go Jung, I think she's amazing. And she's very easy to watch. Like I said, I have seen so many spoilers already, so I know, and this is a spoiler for those who've not watched it, but I know that a few of the characters from Hospital Playlist do cameo in this, which is amazing, and I love that, and I am looking forward to that. Um, so yeah, this is one that I am sure is going to be amazing because honestly, the person that wrote Hospital Playlist, she's fantastic, I think, at writing like that like human slice of life kind of like story, while still focusing on like something important, right? And so I do like that. Yeah, I will be checking that out soon enough. You might get a review of this drama once I am done watching it. I mean, currently, as of the time of this recording, it's still like ongoing. Like I think only like 4 episodes have aired. So I might wait till it's over before I give a review, but who knows, we'll see. So yeah, that's the first drama that I am looking forward to start watching. It's on my queue list. But yeah, let's move on. The second drama that I am watching is the Korean BL drama Business as Usual. This is a drama that basically follows Kim Min Jun, who is an office worker in his 30s. And we kind of see how he had a relationship when he was a lot younger that, stuck with him, but due to a misunderstanding, it didn't work out. And, the two, like Kim Min Jun and his ex boyfriend, meet later because they start working in the same office. It reminds me kind of like my dating sim, which had the same plot, and I'm a sucker for that kind of plot. I don't know, I just like when Korean dramas can kind of tell a story about people that are openly like queer, and it's not like being queer is not so much the main topic of discussion. They already know they are queer, they already have accepted it, and so it's really just them focusing on their relationship, right? Which I like to see. That's kind of the draw for BL to me as well. Sometimes I just don't want to see people struggle, even though obviously we want people to keep fighting the good fight, and coming of age, and discovery is amazing. Sometimes I just want to see people already have gotten to that place, which I mean they never like really like are not like fighting the fight kind of, but still, you know what I mean. So yeah, this is a kind of like sweet romance, right? There's really no drama to it at all, other than the misunderstanding between them. Like their friends know they're gay, like so it's that kind of setting, right? And I really like this drama because I kind of like a misunderstanding plot. I am a toxic person, so I like when people misunderstand. I like when characters are also like extremely obsessed with the person they like. So in this one, for example, Minjun's ex-boyfriend Jinwan, he's the popular one. He's also the one that's more like into Minjun, right? He really likes him, and it doesn't seem obvious in the first episode, but as time goes on, like, and we start to see his point of view, we realize that he really, really likes Minjun, right? So he was doing all these things just for him, whereas Minjun was taking things differently because I think maybe he has like a lower self-esteem and stuff like that, right? And so yeah, I just like this kind of plot. I like, unfortunately, I just have to say it, I like seeing like obsessed male leads like be heartbroken. And this is what this gives me. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I really like the characters, and I am looking forward to their kind of like reunion, and going past that misunderstanding, although I really do like that misunderstanding phase of everything. And so yeah, I've watched about like 3 episodes of this already, and I really like it. It's very, very good, and I advise, if you haven't watched it, to check it out. It's very, very good. The third drama that I am watching is one that, I'm kind of struggling a little bit with this, because I don't know why I'm struggling, and it might just be the like plot is too much for me, or it's not my kind of plot. And that is the drama The Demon Hunters Romance. This is a Chinese drama that is currently airing. I think it has probably aired like 27 of the 36 episodes it has, and I've watched about like, should I say, 20 of those like episodes. So I'm in a good spot. I'm following along with it, but I have been struggling a bit. Now, for those who don't know anything about like the Chinese entertainment industry, you don't like know or follow the news. The female lead in this drama, the actress that is playing the female lead, was flagged for tax evasion. And usually when that happens in China, it's not like South Korea where like if you pay back you're good, or if they even find out that you were doing it, so far you pay back, you're fine. In this case, usually when they catch you for tax evasion, you're done. Right, in the Chinese entertainment industry, you're done, right? And there are like a lot of examples of actors that like are huge, they are amazing, and you think that they will be there forever. They seem like veterans. They seem like they are like kind of unstoppable, and just one tax evasion scandal and they are done. And it's more intentional in that, like, I think the Chinese like industry, or maybe the government, bans you from airing their works, or from letting them take work, right? And so when she got caught for tax evasion, I really thought that it was over. I won't say that I was a huge fan of her before, but still, like, she was in a few dramas that I kind of liked. And in fact, just watching this drama, The Demon Hunters Romance, I would say that I have rediscovered her in a way that I kind of now like her. I think she's actually pretty good. And that might just be me softening up for the fact that she's gone through a lot. But she was my main reason for watching this, because I know another drama of hers is coming out, the one with Liu Yuning, that is supposed to be, I think, like a married couple drama. And so I'm looking forward to that, and that's kind of been on my watch list for a while now. And so I thought, why not watch this in the meantime. To add to that, Renji Alun is also the male lead in this. And if you know me, I am a huge fan of Renji Alun. I haven't watched a lot of his most recent stuff because I would say that it's just not been my taste. His like best work for me are still and will always be One and Only, with Bailu, and that has not changed, and he's not really giving me anything that I can be like, okay, I really, really like this after One and Only. But generally, like, I do think he's really, really good of an actor. He's lost a lot of weight in this drama, I would say. But anyways, yeah. So my issue with this drama is, I think that the cases make up the most of the drama. And just to give a quick synopsis of this, it's basically about this demon hunter. He goes around, hunting demons. That's his job. It's, historical drama, right? And you have the female lead that comes in and she can kind of see these demons. She's been treated for it in the past because people just generally don't believe there are demons in this world. But in comes the male lead that kind of like confirms and opens her eyes to the fact that yes, there are demons. She's not crazy. And that's kind of the plot. And a lot of it is her trying to assist him in the cases, all while trying to find her own father, because her dad she suspects has disappeared as opposed to being dead, which is what everybody believes. And so she's trying to get him to help her with that. And so it's in this that they are getting closer and solving cases together. Like I said, my biggest issue with this is that honestly I am not a huge fan of all the cases. It's good, but honestly their moments are cute enough that that's kind of all I want to watch. But that's not what this drama is like about, right? This drama is very like procedural. Every few episodes there's a new like mystery they have to solve, and it's kind of fun. You see them bond in moments between those cases and during those cases, right? But still I think that I would like it more if you just focus on the romance, because they are very, very cute together. And one thing I will say about this drama, and something that I don't see very often with historical Chinese dramas, is this kind of female lead. The female lead here, Duan Banxia, is just my kind of female lead. She is a female lead that she's very, very gentle, very soft spoken, fits her era, right? That's very important to me, I think, when I'm watching historical dramas and a lot of Xianxia. I always struggle with how characters, especially the female leads, are always like very animated. It never makes sense to me, because I would assume, especially with Xianxia dramas, that if you've lived for that long, at some point you get bored, maybe at year 500, but that's not how it's portrayed here. Like they kind of situate her in a real historical time period, and so her actions and her behavior fits for that time period, fits for women in that time period, right? She's not loud, she's not overly like argumentative, right? She listens to her family members, and she's just a lovely person, right? Very gentle and very caring, right? And I just love that. And I will say that Song Ju-er, the actress that's playing her, does a really fantastic job, right? I will also say that I really like how they've like dressed her in this drama. It's very, very good. So yeah, that's kind of what is keeping me watching. When I see a good characterization, I want to follow it, even if like I don't particularly like the story, and that's the case here. So yeah, I am kind of like on the fence with this one. I will follow it to the very end because I've watched it this far. But still, it's just like kind of like difficult given the lots and lots of like cases they have to go through. And I'm sure that's gonna change as they like trying to figure out the mystery behind the male lead and what happened to the male lead, and it's going to like focus more at the end episodes on like their relationship and finding the female lead's dad and all that stuff. So it's going to get more personal as time goes on, and I look forward to those final episodes. But until then, this is kind of what I have to just sit through. So yeah, that is the third drama that I am currently watching. I feel like I could keep going, but I think I want to stop here for today. There are obviously a few other dramas that I am watching, but we can save that for another like episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. I haven't done a watch list digest in a long time, so it was good to just talk about a few dramas and kind of say my thoughts about them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you again next week. Have a lovely one. Bye.